By the way, on this subject, we have one more question from our viewers. If they need our deaths so badly, why not just drop a nuclear bomb on all of us at once?
This question shows a complete misunderstanding of what is going on. In order to feed the living dead, people must generate strong emotions and live in constant emotional tensions for years. Otherwise, would there be just one puff, and that's it? No, they would need suffering and fear, glimmers of hope, and again suffering and fear, like on a roller coaster, to squeeze out the maximum. Hence, it is much more profitable to scare with a nuclear bomb than to actually detonate it. Look at how long they've been doing it. How many times the doomsday clock has been reset, and how the topic of nuclear war is hyped up in the news. They instill an utmost fear that it's about to start tomorrow, or they say that actually today we were one step away from a nuclear war, or vice versa. Stories begin like, no, it is nonsense, nothing like that can happen in the 21st century, and it is again repeated in a circle. The main point is that this topic is always active and remains in the information field, which means people think about it very often. Yet, what kind of emotions does the topic of nuclear war evoke? I believe the answer is obvious. That's why all sorts of wild things are happening nowadays, which have never happened before. Someone is just trying to reap a maximum harvest. Wait, there will even be more. They haven't yet shown the main trump card, which will squeeze all the juices out of people and bring them to stupor and complete submission. I mean famine. Read historical articles on this subject, and you will understand that it is a next stage that awaits us. Pandemic, war, and famine is a triad that goes hand in hand. It was even written about it in the Torah. By the way, this scheme has been used more than once in our history. Moreover, this is a way to divert people's attention from the real threat, which is the climate. After all, if people know the truth, they will stop obeying, and those who now rule the world will lose their power. They're afraid of that very much. It can impede their plans for the great transition.